Hello students, today we'll see next example of triple integration. So in this example you can see that triple integration within the limit 0 to infinity dx dy dz upon 1 plus x square plus y square plus z square whole bracket square. So this integration we are going to evaluate. Now see the limits. Limits are 0 to infinity, x, y, z, and limits are 0 to infinity. So all the limits of x, y, z are positive. And the function is having the form x square plus y square plus z square. So here we'll use spherical coordinates. Now let's check the limits. Since the limits of x, y, z are from 0 to infinity, they are positive, and therefore positive octant of space is considered. So in 3 dimensions x, y, z axis, the limits for x, y, z are from 0 to infinity. That means positive octant of a space is considered. So x square plus y square plus z square equal to r square, and dx dy dz will be r square sin theta dr d theta d phi. Now let's check r limits, theta and phi limits. So r limits are from 0 to infinity because radius is from 0 to infinity. Then theta will be 0 to pi by 2 and phi will be from 0 to pi by 2. Since positive octant is considered, so theta and phi limits will be from 0 to pi by 2. Now given integration will reduce to triple integration. R is from 0 to infinity, phi is from 0 to pi by 2, and theta is from 0 to pi by 2. Dx dy dz is r square sin theta dr d theta d phi upon, you can see this 1 plus this value is r square. So 1 plus r square bracket square, which is equal to, now since all the limits are constant, they are not functions, so let's separate out 3 integrations separately. So integration, r is from 0 to infinity, function of r I have collected in this integration. So r square upon 1 plus r square whole bracket square into dr. Next, integration of d phi. Since phi function is not there, we'll just take this d phi within the limit 0 to pi by 2, and function of theta is sin theta. So this I have taken as a third integration. Integration theta equal to 0 to pi by 2 sin theta d theta. Now easily can find out these two values. Integration of d phi is phi and integration of sin theta is minus cos theta within the limit 0 to pi by 2. And for the phi, limits are 0 to pi by 2. But for this integration, r square upon 1 plus r square bracket square, will use beta function. So this is beta function where you have to substitute r square equal to t. So r square equal to t, that means r equal to root t, and therefore the limit for r as 0 to infinity, t limits will be 0 to infinity, because root of 0 is 0, root of infinity is infinity. So limit will not be changed, and dr will be 1 upon 2 root t dt. Differentiation of this root t is taken here. And now to evaluate this first integration, let's put these values here. I is equal to integration t to infinity, r square is t into dr value is 1 upon root 2 times root t into dt, and this 1 plus t whole square. Now you can see this power, t upon root t is nothing but t raised to half in the numerator upon 1 plus t square times dt. Answer for this integration, upper limit minus lower limit, so it is pi by 2, and after putting this upper limit minus lower limit, cos of pi by 2 is 0 and cos of 0 is 1. So minus minus plus sign is here. So answer for this 2 integration is pi by 2, and this 1 by 2, so that pi by 4 taken outside. Integration will be, now I have written this t raised to 1 by 2 as t raised to 3 by 2 minus 1, and 1 plus t raised to, this 2 can be written as 3 by 2 plus 1 by 2, because we are going to use the definition of beta function, where integration t equal to 0 to infinity t raised to m minus 1 upon 1 plus t raised to m plus n. So we are going to determine the parameters m and n. So this adjustment is done. 1 by 2 is written as 3 by 2 minus 1, and this 2 is written in terms of 3 by 2. 3 by 2 plus 1 by 2. So these are the parameters 3 by 2 and 1 by 2. So this first integration will becomes beta of 3 by 2 comma 1 by 2. So see the value. R is equal to pi by 4, which was the constant taken outside, pi by 4 times beta of 3 by 2 comma 1 by 2, which is equal to pi by 4, and beta of 3 by 2 comma 1 by 2 in terms of gamma function, it is gamma 3 by 2 into gamma 1 by 2 upon addition of this 2. So 3 by 2 plus 1 by 2 is 2, gamma of 2. pi by 4 as it is, gamma 3 by 2 is 1 by 2 root pi, gamma of half is root pi upon gamma of 2 is 1. So the answer will be pi by 8 into pi. That means the final answer is pi square upon 8.